What's up, Swanee High? I'm Tyler.
And I'm Tree, and we're downtown for this week's Christmas special.
We're here at Paul Langford Stadium, home of the Bulldogs.
Now let's jump into that next segment with G&P with the Bulldog Minute.
He's G, I'm P. This is the connection, man. Time for that Bulldog Minute.
The girls' basketball team beat Jasper and lost to Wilson last week. Swanee placed second in the district tournament against Giles.
Boys soccer team beat Fort White 7-0. They're undefeated right now in their district games. They've scored 16 on their opponents, the opposing team, 0. See that state championship, boys. Now that's it for this week. We'll see you next week with another rendition of the Bulldog Minute.
All right, guys. Well, my boy Tyler is hanging over with Carson in the Santa letters, so we're going to jump into the next segment, In the Know.
I'm Carson Savick.
And I'm Tyler Haddon. And for this week's In the Know, we decided to ask SHS students what they wanted this holiday season.
So let's check it out. So here's some of the letters that people wrote. Dear Santa, for Christmas, I really want an iPod Touch. Thank you, Santa.
Dear Santa, I want more than anything to do the morning or afternoon announcements.
We had another letter. It said, Dear Santa, I've never written you a letter, so this year I thought I would give it a try. There are bunches of things I want, but what's at the top of the list for me is for my papa to have a great Christmas, even without my granny. That's a wrap for this week's In the Know.
Have a great holiday season.
Hey there, Swanee High School. This is Jay Case here with your MVD segment of the week. Now, if you see right back behind me, we have a bunch of our state championship trophies. But what you don't see is a men's soccer trophy. Now, let's go talk to some of our soccer seniors and see what they have to say about winning the state championship this year.
All right, guys, these are your seniors.
Tripper Vat number 16, TJ Vickers number 3,
Corey Cox number 12,
Marshall Vargas number 8.
All right, so guys, what do y'all think is y'all's biggest win this year?
PK Young.
I would have to say Bulls.
Okay, y'all want to elaborate on that?
Well, PK Young, we played PK Young at home. It was very rainy. The field was slick. They're a good ball handling team. And the night before that, we just came off a rough game with Bowles that we came victorious in too. So it was really hard to keep our head and keep our composure after such a big win like that. So PK Young was definitely a big win for us.
I'd have to go with Bulls. I think it's one of the biggest wins that Swanee soccer has had in a while. Not to mention they were defending state champions, number 1 in all classifications of state. And we had to go to their home, and we had to play on their artificial turf, and it was their first loss in 6 years at their home field. I think that was the biggest win for Swanee High School this year.
Definitely. Okay, so what do y'all plan to take away from your senior year trip?
I hope that we take away a state championship, possibly. That we'll be able to come together as a team and be able to go all the way through regionals and districts and just destroy everyone, and hopefully we'll get that state ring.
Okay, Marshall.
Well, I would like to take away some of the material stuff like a state rings or district championship, but I would more like for our team to come together and be more like a brotherhood and closer together so we'd be friends for life.
I like it. All right, guys, that was your Swanee Soccer seniors. Make sure you go to their games at the Paul Langford Stadium. We'll check you later.
Hey, Tree, was in Christmas on the Square last week?
I believe it was. Let's jump into that special with Jake.
Hey there, Swanee High School. This is Jay Case. Now, on this week's show, we have a special segment for you. We got some footage from the Christmas on the Square. This is an event that happens annually in the center of Live Oak, and it's a really big hit. This is the 25th year it's been running, so let's go to that footage.
Christmas on the Square is a huge event here in Live Oak. Everybody looks forward to coming out and having a great time.
This year we decided to make it a smoke-free environment. How great is that? No one likes smelling smoke, and this year that's what we're trying to make a difference at.
Alright, Swanee High School, that was Christmas on the Square footage. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you could go, we're glad that we had you. We'll see you later.
Kim. I'm here with Miss Brown. Hi, Miss Brown.
Hi.
What is your fundraiser about?
We're just collecting toys for the Santa shop.
We benefit from your activity in our community.
Well, for the most part, the students in transition will benefit because then they'll be able to get book bags and supplies, and also other younger children will be able to get toys for Christmas.
I'm here with Miss Akins, who is sponsor of Beta Club.
The candle fundraiser, we made $1,500, and it all went to charity.
What's your fundraiser about?
We went to Walmart, a bunch of us, and spent $1,293 on toys, and also purchased Thanksgiving gift cards at Publix.
Who will benefit from your activity in our community?
The homeless students of Suwannee County.
You know what? I'm just tired of hosting this week's show. After the PSA, I'm out of here.
What's up, Swanee High? I'm Tree, and this week's PSA, we're just going to kick back and relax and view some wildlife. Well, Swanee High, this week's PSA is over, and so is this week's show. Now tune in next week.